I'm Penny, and I'm not quite sure where Ryan's at.
I'm here. Hi, I'm your lovely host, Ryan, and I'm here with...
Penny.
So today, we're going to begin our fantastic episode with Teacher of the Year, Miss Cancino.
I'm never ready for this.
You'll do great. Okay, so who am I here with?
Denise Cancino.
And Miss Cancino, how long have you been teaching at IPoly for?
Forever. No. I've been teaching more than 20 years. I think it's close to 25 now.
And then for all those years, have you always been a freshman teacher?
Yes and no. I was hired as a 10th grade teacher. A lot of people don't know that. And I worked all summer preparing 10th grade curriculum. And then 2 weeks before school started, I got moved down to 9th grade. And I have been a 9th grade teacher ever since.
So then, to expand on that, what is your favorite topic to teach?
Genetics, by far. What's your favorite subject to learn?
Besides the one we're
Yeah,
going
don't
over
answer that.
Okay, let's see here. You have some... Oh, wait. Yeah. You have some popular electives. Can you tell me a little bit about them?
I teach art. I teach drawing. Drawing is a teachable, learnable skill. I love teaching art, actually. And I was an art major in school before I was a science major, actually. And the dance team. Also a dancer, grown up as a dancer. And when I got to IPoly, I thought that the pep rallies needed some dance in them. And so I started the dance team.
And then, what are some day-to-day things you enjoy about teaching?
I love teaching. Can you tell when you're in my class? I love teaching. I love the students. I mean, I don't know. There's something about high school. I've taught different age levels and different grades in the job that I had before I got here. But there's something about this age, like the creativity that you guys have and just the intellect that you have. I learn from you guys sometimes. It's only fun teaching when you also have the interaction of the students in class. And so I just love that. I don't know. I love this age.
Okay, so how do you feel about winning the Teacher of the Award? How do you feel about winning the Teacher of the Year award?
I'm honored, obviously. So thank you to those of you that voted for me. But, you know, any of us as teachers, we can't do what we do without all of you. And, you know, the projects, we can't do what we do with the projects without all of you being willing to do all the stuff, you know, crazy stuff we ask you to do in projects and stuff sometimes. So obviously it's an honor, but I think that all the teachers should be honored for making it through COVID. It was a really, really difficult time to teach. And coming out of it, it's still difficult. And so everybody here, this is really, I think, for everybody. But again, I'm honored for the ones that voted for me for this. Thank you.
And then lastly, can you tell me about that little skeleton behind you?
Smilodon, scientific name, right? Saber-toothed cat, right? Went extinct about, 10,000 years ago. You can find these over in the La Brea tar pits. The skeleton behind me is actually a compilation of multiple saber-toothed cats, actually, because if you know anything about the tar pits, you know that there's multiple bones from multiple animals in there. So when they created the skeleton, you're probably looking at, again, bones from different saber-toothed cats that were put together as one. But this is on loan for us. So thank you to the Samita family for that. I'm not sure how much longer it's going to be in my room. But it's been really cool to have it in my room for the years that I have.
Thank you, Ms. Cancino.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Cancino, for being such a great teacher.
Congratulations. So we're going to move on to our next segment, which is our one and only Bobby Boy.
What are you doing?
I'm just organizing for an adventure with Bob.
What are you doing?
Bob? You're doing Bob?
Well, it was the very first day that he walked in my room on the IPoly campus. And I'm trying to go through the roll call and just to see who's here because I don't know any of these students. And I get to
Bob.
and he says, "Yeah, that's me." And I said, "You have a nickname?"
Bob.
He says, "Call me whatever you want."
Bob.
So I said, "Are you sure about that?"
Bob.
And he says, "Yes." And I said, "So you're giving me creative freedom on your name?" And he says,
Bob.
"Yeah, sure. Call me whatever you want." So I says, "Well, I could call you Bob." And he says, "Yeah, sure. Call me
Bob.
whatever you want." So from then on, he was called
Bob.
So how did you first meet Bob?
I first meet Bob, I think like the second or third day of school. We were having like a lecture, and we talked a bit.
And what were your first impressions on Bob?
He seemed like a pretty cool guy. Like he was chill, like he seemed smart and just like overall intelligent.
And what is your relationship with Bob at the moment?
At the moment, we're pretty close, but we're good friends. He's a bit goofy at times, but I love being around him.
How I met Bob was, so we're waiting in line to get into class, and then he came up to me, all intimidating, like he was gonna jump me, but he didn't, and he introduced himself. It was like really nice.
What were your first impressions of him?
I thought he was like really bro. I thought he was really kind and really caring, and like it's still throughout our friendship, like he's like we're literally twinning that up.
All right. So what's your relationship with him?
Oh, we're like best friends. Like I tell him everything, like everything.
How short is Bob?
No, he's really tall, bro. Like I feel so short right now. When he's setting his money, he's 6'6" for real. Like, come on, you're not bowling out like Bob.
Bob.
How did you get your name, Bob?
I got it in Miss Dennis's class when she was taking attendance, and she's like, "Well, do you prefer Ezekiel or Zeke?" And I said, "Is anything fine?" And she's like, "Okay, I'm gonna call you Bob."
How do you feel about your name being Bob?
Great.
All right, that's all, folks.
Next time you see us, we'll be big kids.
Good night, IPoly. Thank you guys for everything.